stronger. Relax, Guardian. You're scaring them. They'll never want to match with you again.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, Shax, calm down. I will, apparently I will not be so harsh on your Guardians in the Crucible, and I will try not to scare them away again. Maybe. Or not. But either way. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Guardians and Assassins, you guys definitely know where it's at, you know what I mean? You guys have, hopefully you guys have been here before, and if not, welcome to the channel, you know? Take a look at some of my other videos. I will be, referring to everybody as Guardians and Assassins the entire time. Guardians because, you know, that's what it is in the game, and Assassins because my clan, the Relentless Assassins, hey, they deserve their own name, right? Okay, so let's get into this today. We have a couple different topics to talk about. We're going to be talking about setting up shots, we're going to be talking a little bit about map awareness, ability usage, supers, and a little bit on baiting. So we're going to dabble a little bit in everything today, and at the very, very end of it, we're going to talk a little bit about archways and some special things for those. So, guys, if you look in the gameplay here, there is this archway that I told you guys never to go through. Now, once again, we see the entire team over here trying to go through that archway, and so far I've mowed down 2 of them. So, for them, apparently they didn't watch my video because they would know better than to, you know, go down the, you know, path of the lawnmower. But apparently they like getting mowed over. So this onslaught of destruction is going to continue happening for a little while, and you know, my fellow Guardians are good because I have their back here. I have their Overwatch a little bit. I'm be doing a little bit of back support here for them, and you know what, the other team, like the entire team's over there, and I'm able to hold them all off just because I have a barrier in front of me. I mean, that's kind of sad, don't you think, guys? Now this guy over here, he decided to try to be a Stinky Pete, but I was able to catch my radar, and that's a little bit of your map awareness as well, because I knew for a fact which way he was deciding to go. And if you guys check out the rest of this play here, you know, where pretty much the entire team pushed at once, well, good on them. They decided to push. Bad on them. They decided to push, you know, at a bad time. Well, didn't work out too well for them, as you guys can see. So when you guys go to do coordinated pushes, you guys really need to communicate. So if you guys can communicate to get a perfect coordinated push, I would have been hit up by both sides at the same time. And you know what? I don't think I would have made it out of that one. But lucky for me, this is a good game. You know, they didn't coordinate at all. So I know the map pretty well, guys. I played this map probably about 1,000,000 times, and that's why some of these plays are able to happen that you guys are actually seeing. Now, if you guys notice here, this guy got a little bit too kill hungry, and he's concentrating on the one guy, so he decides to blind him, and he just didn't notice that I was there. And then you see me escape by the skin of my teeth. Now this guy here, he's a glutton for punishment. Look at this trooper. He decides to, oh, and this one too. Oh, jeez, okay. So they just decided to come into an area with 2 on one side and 1 on the other, so they purposely pinched themselves. I mean, who does that? That's like me saying, hey, I just bought a brand new knife. I'm gonna go test it out. Excuse me while I go stab myself a few times. You know, it just doesn't sound like a, you know, fun time, and normal, sane people wouldn't do things like that. Now, I'm still watching this archway here, and they're still coming back to the exact same area. There's a guy here, he's trying to circle around me. Okay, well, he almost got to jump on me there. I mean, like, I had a little bit of health left, but, you know, it's kind of like, you gotta kind of pay attention to your surroundings, which, that goes back, again, to map awareness. Now, the heavy and the side that I'm getting, you know, all this, you know, mayhem going on here, this is the high traffic area that I talked about in my last video. Now I'm on the opposite side of it. But if you see that heavy over there, that heavy is pretty much like a bait. Like, everybody runs to the heavy and then gets mowed down. I mean, what's the key lesson of today? Don't go into high traffic areas just to get heavy, unless you know where your enemies are at. Play smart, guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure every single viewer that is watching right now is a fairly intelligent human being. I mean, come on. Well, yeah, relatively human. So, right here, this guy, he came down a back passageway here that you see me running into, and another one tried to run in behind me here, and I believe he actually gets, he eats it, but the next guy who ran in behind him, I didn't see him because I was in the middle of taking care of his buddy. Well, you know what, mistakes happen, and maybe next time I will learn to not ADS so much, aim down sights. But anyways, so right here, this is the patio. See, and this guy just doesn't realize this, but this is my patio. Stay off my patio. Hopefully they'll learn. But anyways, so as of right now, I can tell almost where all the enemies are. They are all in the upper left-hand corner of the map, and now they're all to the left, and so I have a chance to push across this passageway because I know that nobody is on the other side, and I am not going to get team shot because my 3 teammates were behind me at that point. Now, the reason I pushed through is because the other heavy ammo is over in this area, and I wanted to see if I can get lucky. But, you know, courtesy's a thing, and I saw, you know, one of my other guardians going for it, so, you know what, I purposely left it alone. I mean, come on, guys. A little bit of courtesy doesn't hurt. You know, in today's gameplay, I've been almost... I've had 3 or 4 people try to push me out of the way for heavy. It's like, come on, can't you make plays without heavy? I mean, what's wrong with you guys? But anyways, so out of that, guys, the only thing I'm really asking for is at least be a little bit courteous to your fellow guardians. You know, if they are going for heavy, let them have heavy. Get their back. You know, you can get the next one. Now, this guy here, Mr. Pole Dancer, he decided to get the better of us, but you know, he'll get his. Anyways, so what do we have left? We have ability usage, supers, and a little bit of baiting. Okay, guys, so baiting also falls in well with setting your shots. Now, this right here, I mean, like, I know for a fact these guys are always going to come through the major traffic areas. Why? Because apparently they're average, and they want to go do what everybody else does, which is go through the area that's expected, apparently. But what you're witnessing over there is an archway kill. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But as of right now, this guy right here, apparently he didn't get the message. He is popping his super at actually a pretty good time because he knew for a fact that if he didn't pop his super, he was done for. I had him. But, you know, he popped his super and we all make mistakes. But either way, here's that heavy that I was going for before when I let my other fellow guardian grab it. Now, the reason that I'm grabbing it now is because, you know, nobody else is over here and I'm trying not to give it to the enemy. Now, look at this. We have another Mr. Pole Dancer. Now, what is Mr. Pole Dancer going to do? Oh, he's going to get tethered out of his super. That's what he's going to do. Oh, okay. So, that right there, guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I believe that was either 1 or 2 kills. I'm not exactly sure. And then there was that second one. There's also another guy down here around the right. And, you know, people like to travel in packs in this game. I mean, team shooting's a thing. Well, come on, guys. If one of you is going down and 2 of you get tethered, move. Like, get away from the area, because you're probably next. So, I stuck a little bit of a tidbit in the end here so you guys could actually see this. So, after the score screen. Okay, now this was out of a completely different match here, and I was doing completely potato aim for most of the match, I will admit. So I decided to use my tether here because it's right near a couple different archways. Now guys, the benefit of this is there's your double play, there's your triple play, and bam! There was your lights out. That's right, guys. That was a lights out. So, for all you guys who said that that was, you know, impossible, well, impossible sure does feel good. Now, guys, this clip right here, if you take a look, this guy's, you know, he's clearly pretty much in an archway. Archways are made for grenades. I mean, come on, everybody say it with me. Archways are made for grenades. Now, these guys right here, this guy popped his super, and he had the bad end of the stick because I ended up picking up the heavy, trying to come through an archway. Well, guys, if you guys enjoyed today's footage, you know, go ahead and give it a like, and if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and leave comments below, you know, I'll respond to you guys, we'll talk. But either way, If not, have a good day, Guardians and Assassins, and I'll see you in the next video.
Finish them.